What is going on, YouTube? Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day. In today's video we are going to go over a physique update. As you guys can see, I've shaved the beard is gone. And yeah, man, we're just gonna go over a physique update. It's gonna be an awesome video. Hopefully you guys are ready to see how the physique is looking. And obviously we're just expecting some minor changes, because if you guys didn't know, or if you guys are new to this channel, I am taking a slower, and I'm talking about extremely slower approach to a cut than a normal person would do. Obviously if you're trying to lose weight fast and just trying to get lean fast, you can do it faster, but the slower you cut, the easier it will be to stay down at that body fat percentage. And I just have a lot of experience. I know what I'm doing when it comes to weight loss, and this is just the most efficient way for me to do it. And the slower I cut, the more muscle mass I am going to be able to keep, and that's exactly what I'm doing. I've kept pretty much all of my muscle mass. Let me just sit down right here. I pretty much kept all of my muscle mass, and I'm still building strength, which is awesome. Slowly but surely making improvements. And yeah, man, it's not much. Obviously I will be starting to lose strength over time, and it's gonna happen, but that's okay. What we're gonna do, we're gonna quickly go over a front angle, side angle, back angle of the upper body, how it's looking. We have pretty much lost little over 4 kilograms, and that is exactly where we're supposed to be. We are at 99.7 kilograms. We started at 103.8 or 104 kilograms. Basically that's where we started. We have lost a little over 4 kilograms, and we are getting, slowly but surely, we're getting down to those mid-90s. We are going to get straight into it. I got my computer right here, and I'm going to look over the footage as you guys look over the footage at the same time, and we're just going to go over some minor changes, and we're going to compare this week's physique to the first week's physique. And yeah, man, we're just going to look for some small minor changes. And obviously before I start, I just want to say something before we go over to the physique update. When it comes to body fat and weight loss, we are all genetically different. We are going to lose body fat at different places. Let me use myself as an example. Me personally, my upper body gets leaner than my lower body when I start the diet. My lower body is usually the last thing that gets leaner, and that's just a part of genetics. We are all different. Some people are going to shred down on their abs first. Some people are just going to lose body fat at their lower body first. We are all different, and we store body fat at different places. And that's a part of genetics. The reason I'm saying this, you guys are going to see a difference in my physique in different areas when I show you guys the physique update right now. And when we compare it to the first week, you guys are going to see like some places haven't really changed that much on my upper body, and some other body parts have, like, you can really clearly see a difference. Body fat has been dropped. And yeah, man, I just wanted to say that, and let's get straight into the physique update without wasting your time any more further. And we're gonna get straight into it. Let's get it. Let me just sit down real quick. Let me get my computer. So the first pose is going to be the front lat spread. This is a pose where you just spread out your lats, and not much has changed, but I'm going to point out the differences that I notice. First difference that I notice is right here, man. On my sides, or a lot of people call them love handles, I look a lot straighter instead of having that curve like I had at 104 kilograms. You guys can clearly see that. It is a lot straighter, man. It's clearly noticeable, and all that means is I'm slowly but surely losing body fat on my sides of the stomach. And yeah, man, that's good, and we're making some progress there. Just small changes, man. All we're looking for are some small changes, and I can clearly see that my lower chest is a little bit more detailed and defined. Obviously the lighting is a little different, but you can clearly see that the lower chest is just a little bit more detail around the edges of the chest. And yeah, man, other than that, it's looking good so far, man. So let's go over straight to the next pose, which is going to be the side pose, side chest. This is a pose where I am holding this pose a little bit different than I did last time. That's why my shoulder looks a little different, a little smaller. It's not smaller, and my arm is not bigger, no. All I'm doing is I'm holding the pose in a different way. I'm basically shrugging up my shoulder. I'm trying out something new. I'm shrugging up my shoulder a little bit, and that will give you the illusion of the shoulder looking a little bit smaller, and it will showcase the edges of the arms a little bit more. And you can clearly see that my triceps is popping out a little bit more when I shrug my shoulder up, and that's all it is. I'm basically turning a little bit more to the front instead of the side. And yeah, man, I'm just trying something new, but I cannot really see that much of a change when it comes to details from the side. I just gotta be honest, man. But yeah, man, that's no, I can't really see that much difference. This is where it gets a little bit interesting. This is the third pose. We're going over to the back side. We now went over the front, the side. Now we're going over to the back. And you guys remember my example that I gave you guys when I said people lose body fat at different places first and stuff like that. This is where my example is going to show you guys what I'm talking about. And just by looking at this, my back is clearly the place on my body part where I've lost the most amount of body fat. You can clearly see there's a huge difference in detail. And like I said, man, people lose body fat at different places. It all depends on your genetics. Me personally, when I'm starting a diet, usually I start losing weight from my back first. And you can clearly see that the back is looking a lot better now. Details are starting to pop up, and back is one of those muscle groups that I worked so hard on over the off season or the bulk. I've been training for a lot of years, and if you want to build a complete back, if you're not genetically gifted, it is going to take a lot of time, man. Building a back is usually one of those muscle groups that takes a lot of time. It's not like arms or shoulders or chest. Back is your second biggest muscle group. The back is the second biggest muscle group on your body, and it takes a lot of time to build, man. And I'm so happy with the progress I've made. It is looking a lot more detailed than it used to look 7 weeks ago, and we're making progress there. And yeah, man, it's just looking fantastic. As you guys can see, we're making progress. It is going fantastic, man. I am so happy. Let me just stand up again. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. Please drop this video a thumbs up if you actually enjoyed it. It does help me out a lot. And why am I screaming? I don't know. Please click right there to subscribe. Right there to subscribe. Click right there. Comment down below if you have questions. I answer all my comments. Click right there to watch my last video. And hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video, man. Peace out. Yeah.